Nobody would have stopped and helped me with my kids somewhere. They were scared of my kids. Seriously. Man, they'd get on bikes at Myers and like race down the aisles, you know, going around people in wheelchairs and running over old ladies and shit. Sit on office chairs one time I was walking through. Actually, I might have been in a wheelchair back then. I was in a wheelchair for a while. But I might have been in my wheelchair, and all of a sudden, zoom, man, it's fast to go by. Here's Zach on a freaking, it's one of them office stool chairs, and I'm not kidding you, he must have been going like 40 miles an hour. And then Emily behind him, because she was like shoving him or something, I don't know. They were something else. They were something else. Oh, I'm so glad those days are not mine anymore. But I just really want to say that it doesn't matter. I mean, it matters. I want to say this right. You guys all know. If you do know me, I don't always have the right words for things, but rise up. Rise up for what's right. Don't be tricked. Don't pretend like you're tricked. That's what I'm saying, is that we can see. You can innately and deeply feel that you're being tricked. It doesn't help to get mad about it. It does help sometimes to stop it. And that is when fear comes in. Let's say an example. I can't stand this. I'm picking on men today. It's because of Trump, I swear. Maybe just because they're men, but anyways. I knew somebody, their husband used to crack them on the ass everywhere. Like, oh, look at honey, crack her on the ass every time she get up and get him something, you know. I mean, a little love pat once in a while, but, you know, every time the goddamn buddies come over, what, hey, baby, go get me some beer, crack you in the ass, you know. Well, it was just a term of endearment, you know. It was just cute and whatever, you know, and I personally think that it's rude, and it's like slapping a bit. Look at this big old cow here. Look at it, slap this side of beef, you know. It's what I own. It's what I'm going to take home and fucking fuck. Really? And I hate it. Hate it. Can't stand it. I mean, I almost hit my neighbor because she came over and just cracked me on the butt, like, because I was bending into my van. Oh my God, dude, she almost got it right in the nose. I don't like it. I hit some gay guy at the bar. He grabbed my ass when we were going up in line. I didn't hit him. My arm got pulled back beforehand, but I just flip out, man. I don't like it. But I just like sit there, watch this. And I said, don't that bother you? Yeah, I hate it, but he always does that when he gets drunk. I said, why don't you say something? I don't know, he'd probably get mad. That's rise up. Say, listen, I really don't like it when you do that in front of your friends. You know what you're doing? You're rising up. You're standing up for yourself a little bit. If they get mad about it, you know what? You cannot help other people's feelings. You can't control them. They're going to take it, hear it, perceive it according to, when I say what they've experienced, what they believe, and the way they see it. And after that, it used to be really hard for me to let go of things. Forgive people, I never really want to forget what they did or whatever, and I changed my forgiveness, and I can forgive really easy, but I won't allow myself to be abused, and that pisses people off. It does. They're like, damn, what are you being such a bitch for? It's like, it's self-preservation. It's not only self-preservation, you know what it is? It's rising up. You got the right to believe what you believe, and you got the right to see yourself as you feel that you are. You have the right to be who you are. We've created a dangerous place. It's not our fault, but we have. Now, if it doesn't change, it is our fault. Because we have the tools. We do. We have the tools. We have the truth. Some of us are here just to change the energy, and they're gonna die. I'm gonna be here, but sometimes people are here just to change the flow of things. Things have changed a lot. There's a much clearer separation about what's good and what's not. People are struggling. And I talked about the twin flames, and I was all like, yeah, it's all bad sometimes. But the thing is right now, a lot of things are in utter turmoil. For a little while there, even though Trump is president, and it doesn't seem like it, light overcame darkness. This political system has been a mess for a long time. The political system, they don't mess with religion, but they're it's all intertwined. It all is. It's all a form of control. We don't know. I mean, until I sat down really and, ate dinner with these people, I don't even know truly if they exist. I've never been to their house. I mean, it could be something on TV. I mean, I'm sure that they do. But some people, it's people that wouldn't know about any of this going on and lived a little happy life on their own and never heard anything about the media. Never knew that there was so many racial hatred and stuff going on. Why would they even think to hate? You'd just be another human being. This is all lies. We're supposed to be scared. If we don't follow this law, then this is going to happen. If you don't do, and then people just come arrest us. They put us in jail. But what's any different? We go to a doctor that cuts our guts open and takes out our organs and charges $250,000 to sew us back up. How? We don't know. They put a pacemaker in me. I don't fucking know if that thing's even really... I mean, it could be a goddamn pop bottle cap for all I fucking know. I ain't in there looking at it. See, they got us believing that all this shit works. And yes, a lot of it does work because we believe it works. Just like we need to believe that we can change our own life. We change our own life. We start respecting our own life with the understanding that our life and every life and this earth and the sky and the earth, the water, the air, it's all us. This is earth, okay? We're not people that live on earth. We are an organism. Earth itself. We are made out of earth and air and spark, fire, and water. Everything on earth, every mineral, every molecule, made of those things. You know what they came from? Stars, okay? We're all made of the same shit. Every human being, every chimpanzee, every fucking dog, every blade of grass, every herb. I'm a lot like a pot plant. I'm pretty in the beginning and I'm very useful after I dry up. But no. Really and truly, we are what's going to change it. It's our attitude, our one attitude. Our attitude changes everything that we perceive. And it helps other people perceive things. You know? The next time, maybe you see someone that's really... You know, one thing I do want to touch on is addiction. So many young, smart, useful, intelligent, I mean, just great people are addicted to drugs. Rise up. I'm not saying rise up like you're low. I'm saying rise up. Do one good thing for yourself. Just a little bit every day. Even if you're still using, stand up for yourself. A little bit. Get used to it. Be kind to one another. Give yourself compassion. You can't help it. You need help. You need other people. You need other people. And people need to leave these people that are addicted alone if you can't do something to help them or give them compassion. Why in the hell do you think they do this? You know, I've known people that have conquered it. They might be taking a therapeutic drug that was, you know, to help them get off the medicine or whatever. But they've been off it for 10 years and people are still calling them junkies. Man, just stop judging people. They're all, so many, they're looking for something. They're seeking, they're craving freedom. They're craving self-worth. They know they're here for something. They know that they have a purpose and they just are fighting for nothing that they can grasp everything in their faces. You got to be this way. You got to work this way. You got to be that way. This is against the law. That's against the law. You got to have this kind of insurance. You have to take care of your family this way. You need to get married. You need to go to church. Your children need to behave a certain way. You got to make so much money. You got to be a man. It's too much. It's too much. And it was passed out. It was passed out to people, you know, my generation and before, like candy. This shit was a setup. They set my generation up with nicotine-filled cigarettes, hoping that we'd die of lung cancer and have to take a bunch of fucking pain pills that our kids get into. And then their lives are fucking complicated, and that shit's everywhere. Here, feel better, feel better, feel better. Quit feeling stressed. You know, it was there, and then they just yank it from these people. Yank it. Do you see what they're doing to people? They fuck with our physical bodies because we think that's what we are. So all of our focus is on this. Everything hurts. We're addicted. We're fucking diseased. We're in pain. We can't breathe. We're being poisoned. We're being picked on. We're being cut down. Hated on. Really. Always. And it's a setup. The thing is, when I say rise up for yourself, I'm not saying jump up, I'm done with drugs today or whatever. No. Rise up and ask someone. You know what? There's going to be someone there. You're here for a reason, remember? Certain things that you do in your life have brought you to this point where you are right now. And it's up